Hey everyone, it's Suzy Shock and welcome back. We are at the final sacred truth, divine light. Can you believe it? So today's practice is going to be a little yin, a little yang, a little masculine and a little feminine. So the reason why I'm doing that is because when you think of the energies that wrap up the chakra pillar, it's a masculine and a feminine. It's a solar and it's a lunar. So we're going to combine the two in our practice today. So why don't we get started in child's pose? But first of all, the props that you may want to have your blocks, and you may want to have a bolster, potentially a strap, but let's find ourselves in child's pose. So I'm going to do a little bit different child's pose today, just to get a fun new stretch in here. So just drop back, knees to the outside edge of the mat, big toes to touch. And rather than extending the arms out long, I'm going to extend out onto the elbows and then do prayer hands and then just stretch through. So you just notice if that feels comfortable to you or not. I think it's just kind of a delicious little stretch, but do you. You could do the regular child's pose if that feels better. And just begin to start that beautiful Ujjayi pranayama in through the nose and out through the nose. Closing the eyes and taking yourself internal and just playing witness to what the body's communicating. So as I said, divine light is this beautiful mix of masculine and feminine, of the Atman and the Brahman, meaning spirit and human. So we're just going to do a little dance with the two today. Nice deep breath in. Beautiful passive exhale out. Good. And let's slowly, I'm going to do one quick stretch in regular child's pose. Let's ease ourselves all the way up into a beautiful cat spine. And then inhale into cow pose. And then exhale into cat spine. And inhale into cow pose. So throughout our practice as well, I'm going to try to be doing some connection of the crown of the head into the earth. So headstand or variation of headstand will be one of them. We do. Let's do 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Beautiful. Coming to a neutral spine. Let's reach the right arm up nice and long. We'll thread the needle. Rotating in a couple directions. I've also got another really beautiful stretch that goes along with this one, but I want to wait till our body's a little bit warmer. So full breath in and then sweep it through. And do whatever you do. If you do the extended arm over the top, if you extend the leg, long, even breath in. Long, even breath out. All is well, all is well, all is well. 1 more breath. And then let's release. Left hand comes down, right hand comes to the sky. Deep breath in, and then release it down. Left arm comes to the sky. Nice big circles. And then reverse. And reverse, and reverse. Good. Now reach it nice and tall. Open, 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 open. Beautiful stretch. And then sweep it through. Repeat what you did on the other side as long as it feels good. And it feels really good to me today. Good. A couple more breaths. And then gently release. Good. Reach it nice and tall. And ground the hands. Now, just like we did in our child's pose. This time we're going to do dolphin pose first before we do downward facing dog. So I like to measure my elbows a forearm distance apart and then bring my hands parallel. And then all you're doing is lifting the hips. And we're guiding our head down towards the mat. So this is a nice prep for headstand. And this is as far as you really need to go. And I'm not doing headstand yet. All right. Long, even breath in. And long, even breath out. Coming back down to knees. Let's come up onto our hands and lift the hips high into a full downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. You're going to want to have open hips for the moon salute that we're doing today because there's goddess pose and side lunges. All right, and then lower it down. Left leg lifts high. Bend the knee, open the hip, stretch it out nice and long. Good, lower it down. Even breath in. Even breath out. All right, let's lift right leg high again, and we'll bring it into a runner's lunge. This time I'm going to come up onto my fists because I want to warm it up a little bit more. So inhale, let's lift the hips. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Nice. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Now this time come down to the back knee. And let's just kind of rock a little bit side to side. Opening a little more. Good. Hope you're feeling good today. All right, let's slowly walk the foot back to center. Take a deep breath in. We're in this beautiful lunge. And then exhale, pull the hips back. Straighten that front leg. Walk the hands back if you like to. Reach out through the heel because we're moving into some pyramid pose and triangle as well in our moon salute. And it's really nice to have those hamstrings stretched out. All right, shift the weight forward, ground the hands. Front foot meets the back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Maybe you want to hold up dog for a minute. That feels beautiful. And then downward facing dog. Left leg lifts high, and it comes to the outside of the hand. Coming up onto fists, I'm going to inhale, lift my hips, and exhale, lower down. Take your time. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down to that back knee. Walk the foot into the center. Inhale into your lunge, and then exhale, pull everything back, flexing the foot, toes towards the nose, and just reaching out through the heel. Breathing into it and breathing out. All right, one more breath. Ground the foot. Front foot meets the back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Alrighty, let's roll up onto all 10 toes. Bend the knees, belly to thighs. We'll walk ourselves to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's move into right delt pose. Again, just a little bit more of a hamstring stretch. And I'm going to be a little kind of wavy gravy with it right now. Just rolling from side to side, a little fluid. Maybe you want to interlace the hands and the forearms. Beautiful. All right, let's come back to the center. Toe heel to feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep it high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Long, even breath in. Long, even breath out. Maybe you want to set an intention for your class today. Drawing that beautiful divine light in through the crown, down through the entire body. All right, inhale, let's sweep the arms up and high into a steeple grip, and then exhale to the right, little side body bend. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, side body bend to the left. Inhale back to the center. Open baby back bend. Inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, sun salutation A. Exhale, step back, chaturanga dandasana. Remember, it warms up the body. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Whew. Inhale again. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Let's roll up onto all 10 toes. Bend the knees, belly to thighs. Walk yourself to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into that steeple grip. Exhale, side body to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, side body to the left. Inhale, center. Baby back bend. Inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Even breath in. Even breath out. Inhale, roll up onto all 10 toes. Bend the knees, belly to thighs. Take yourself to the top of the mat. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to that steeple grip. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, roll up onto all 10 toes. Bend the knees, belly to thighs. Let's take it to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way into Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, now we're going to step to the middle of the mat. I'm going to face you. You're going to face me. And we'll move into these beautiful moon salutes. So inhaling, arms up and overhead. Exhale, side body bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side body bend to the left. Inhale, back to center. Now we're going to step out into goddess pose. Good. Breathing into goddess pose. I love it. All right, inhale back into star. Exhale, triangle pose to the left. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale as we square off the hips for pyramid pose. Halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale as you step back into lunge, and then exhale as you ease into it. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, ground the hands, shift the hips so we are in a side lunge. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Inhale as we move into Malasana, yogi squat to the center. Deep breath in and even breath out. Now we're going to walk over to side lunge to the right side. Deep breath in and deep breath out. From here, we're going to inhale into low lunge and then exhale as you drop the knee, reaching up nice and tall. Full breath. On the exhale, straighten both legs. Halfway lift and move into pyramid pose. Deep breath in, even breath out. Step the back foot out a little bit. On the inhale, we're going to move into triangle pose again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale into star. Exhale into goddess. Inhale, feet to touch. Exhale, side body bend to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Side body bend to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale into goddess pose. Beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, find star. Exhale, find triangle to the right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale as you square off the hips for pyramid pose. Exhale, fold into your pyramid pose. Deep breath in, even breath out. Inhale as you step back into your low lunge. Exhale as you reach up high. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as you shift into side lunge, and exhale as you sink down into side lunge. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale as we shift into malasana. Exhale as you sink down. Beautiful yogi squat. Inhale and exhale. I'm walking the left foot out. Inhale as you position. Exhale as you move into that beautiful side lunge. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale as you shift into low lunge. Exhale as you reach up. Full breath in, full breath out. Grounding the hands. Inhale and exhale as you step into pyramid pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Stepping the back foot out a little bit. Take an inhale and exhale as you open into triangle onto the left side. Full breath in and full breath out. Inhale as you come into star pose, and exhale as you sink back down into goddess. Full breath in, full breath out. Good. Inhale as you step back into center. Interlace those hands. Exhale, side body to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side body to the left. Good. One more time. Inhale as you move into goddess pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale as you straighten. Exhale as you move into triangle to the left. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale as you square off those hips into pyramid pose. Exhale as you fold. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as you set up your low lunge. Exhale as you ease into it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale as you shift into side lunge. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale as you move into yogi squat to the center. Full breath in, full breath out. Good. Inhale as you ease into side lunge to the right. Exhale as you find it. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Inhale as we come into low lunge. Exhale as you reach up high. Deep breath in and another deep breath out. Inhale as we straighten both legs. Exhale as you fold into pyramid pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale as you step the foot back out. Exhale as you open to triangle pose on the right side. Full breath in and full breath out. Good. Inhale as we come into star. Exhale as we come into goddess. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale as you step back in. High into Tadasana. Exhale as we reach the left. Inhale as we go center. Exhale as we reach to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale as we move into goddess pose to the right again. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as we straighten those legs. Exhale as we find triangle to the right. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale as you square up the hips for pyramid pose. Exhale as you fold. Deep breath. Exhale. Good. Inhale as you step back into low lunge. Reaching high to the sky. Good. Now we're slowly going to find side lunge. We know the drill now, right? Holding here, breathing in and breathing out. Moving to the center, finding Malasana Yogi Squat. Full breath in. Breathing out. We're almost done. Stepping out to low lunge to the left. Deep breath in Deep breath out, shifting into our low lunge. Inhale as you reach it nice and high. Exhale, pause and hold. Good. Inhale as we straighten both legs. Exhale as you fold into pyramid. Stepping the foot out. Inhale as you open into triangle. Inhale. And exhale. We're almost there. Inhale as you move into star. Exhale as you sink into goddess. And inhale as you sweep it back to the center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Phew, I got warm in that one. How do you feel? All right, let's step to the top of the mat. We'll take our vinyasa and we'll bring ourselves down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands, stepping back, lower down, all the way. We're going to set up for cobra pose. Tops of the feet press down onto the mat. Shoulders shrug, thumbs brushing the low ribs. And I'm gazing just in front of me. My neck is long. Pressing tops of the feet down into the mat. On the inhale, gently lift. Lift and hold. 3. Beautiful. 2. A little bit more on 1. And then release the right cheek down to the mat. And just kind of shift yourself from side to side. All is well. All is well. Good. All right, let's bring our chin center again. This time we're going to interlace our hands behind us or grab opposite elbow. On the inhale, we're going to lift head, neck, and shoulders, but leave the feet down onto the mat. Deep breath in and lift. Find those pointer fingers reaching out to the back wall. Inhale and exhale. Neck is nice and long. Inhale. On the exhale, lift the feet to match. Holding here for 3. Beautiful. 2. And release it down, left cheek to the mat on 1. Just shift the hips from side to side. All is well, all is well, all is well. Good, chin comes center again. We're going to lift up onto our hands and knees and pull back into child's pose, traditional child's pose, so knees are together. Or maybe just even a little hip distance apart. Let's do them hip distance apart. I think that works better. Grabbing onto the heels. From here, we're going to do rabbit pose. So all you're doing is lifting the hips. So you're now on the top of your head. And it's just this beautiful release through the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. And then gentle release down to the mat. Feel free if you want to put your head in your hands. If you just want to rock side to side. You're doing great. And I promise we're going to get to that yin yoga. All right, let's slowly come to stand on our knees and we're going to go into camel pose. So we've got this beautiful front body opening and then we'll go back into rabbit. So if you've got your blocks and you'd like to use them, that's perfect. You can put them right beside the feet or you can grab onto your heels. So inhale, let's place our hands like we're going to the back pocket, zipping up like we're doing Tadasana. Inhale, shoulder shrug, heart opens, and then on the exhale, again, grab the blocks if you like. And a little open, release through the neck. Do what feels good to you. Holding here, 3 and 2. And releasing down again into that child's pose on 1. Knees are hip distance apart, right? And then we'll go back into that rabbit pose. All right, staying here if you'd like. We're lifting the hips high into rabbit. All is well. And then lowering hips back down to the mat. All right, I am going to demo a forearm stand. You don't have to do this. If you are going to try it, you may not kick up. I want you to protect your neck. So I'm using my stability through my arms, pressing down into the earth, right? And then I'm using my core strength to lift my legs up. So it's just as beautiful to be upside down and have your toes still on the mat, right? So we're just practicing. All right, so again, I measure out forearm distance apart, and then I make a little cup, right? And my ponytail goes in the cup. So my head is just gently brushing the mat. And I lift up until my hips are nice and high, and then I pull myself up. So think of Tadasana upside down. I'm grounding and rooting down through my forearms, and I'm getting that really beautiful lift. Now, if this isn't in your practice, then just come down and practice walking up and walking back, lifting one leg, lifting the other leg. And when you're done, just come back down into your beautiful child's pose. Arms come down to the sides. Long, even breathing. Beautiful. Okay. So take your time coming down if you're up into headstand or forearm stand. And then we're going to do what's called open wing. And I love this one too. So I'm going to start, you're going to bring your body over to the right side of the mat. And the left arm is going to be long, right? Just perpendicular to your body. And on the inhale, you're just slowly going to roll towards that arm. And then feel free if you want to use a block for your head. But it's just this amazing, beautiful counter stretch for what we just did. And some of you may be able to come back and reach hands. I can't find mine right now. But just take your time. Do not overstretch. Just be mindful of your limits. That it feels good and it doesn't hurt. Once you go into a pain, you've gone too far. So just easy breezy. Let's take about 4 more breaths in open wing. Beautiful. And our release, we're going to come back to the center. And we're just going to do a little Sphinx pose. So we're going to take a little shoulder shrug. Forearms are grounded. And just opening up through the chest. And releasing. Good. And then we'll shift over to the left side of the mat. Right arm extends perpendicular to the body. Head, again, you can use a block or bolster or whatever, or you can put it right on the mat, whatever feels better to you. On the inhale, just slowly, slowly begin to turn your body. There. And be mindful, just listen. This feels really, really good to me. I had 2 frozen shoulders over the last couple of years, and I looked like a pterodactyl. I couldn't raise my arms at all. So this feels amazing that I'm through it. Good. Couple more breaths. This feels expansive to me. All right, let's gently release back into Sphinx. Shoulder shrug opens. And just pause and reground, regroup. Active posture. Good. And then gently release into that child's pose that we did before, where you're on, toes are curled under, and you're on your elbows instead. Long, even breath in. Long, even breath out. One more breath. Good, and while toes are curled under, I want you to come and sit back on the heels. Bring the arms up and overhead and behind the head. So we're just opening up through the chest. We're just going to slowly reach back. Just like a little baby back bend. Good. And release. I like to do just this little wave thing with my arms, just to neutralize. Okay, for hip openers, we're going to do 90-90 again, and then we're going to go into this really fun, it's called pinwheel. So I'm going to have the bolster, well, we'll bring the bolster in a minute. All right, so 90-90 could be here, could be here, could be here, could be here, right? Figure out what your hips are feeling good with. And then take an inhale, square everything off, and then just gently fold. And we'll stay here for a little bit. So if you want to bring that block in and rest your forehead on the block, just so that you can settle and close your eyes, perfect. Let's take about 4 more breaths in pinwheel, in 90-90. Good, and then gently release. You're going to come up and let's just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Just neutralize everything, get it back. Perfect. And then we'll bring the knees to the other side, 90-90. Or it could be 45-45, I don't really care. What feels good in your body. All right, and we're going to square everything off and then slowly fold to your ability. And then I'm going to use a block. As you're opening your hips, just ask yourself what's coming forward. And I'm wondering if you're beginning to feel more balance between masculine and feminine as we're moving into the more passive postures. And as you become more and more balanced between the two, you recognize and can awaken more and more to your divinity. All right, let's take about 4 more breaths. When you're ready, we'll release. All right, now we're going to go into what's called pinwheel, and this is one of my favorites as well. So you're going to line your hip up, or your thigh up, like a T, to the bolster, or to a rolled up blanket. And then my foot's going to go into my thigh, and my other foot's just going to go back. So it actually looks kind of like a pinwheel. And what we're going to do, it's a little twist. You're going to lift up, and you're going to place your belly down on the bolster. And you can stay as you are. You can put a block here for your forehead. And if your spine is bendy enough, you can even go with your left ear down on the mat. So my right thigh is next to the bolster, and my right thigh is on the bolster, next to the bolster, and my left ear is on the bolster. And as you're resting in this beautiful restorative pose, close your eyes and just feel into what I was describing at the end of the book, the I am that I am, and I am love. Not as an action, not as an emotion, but as the essence of who you are. You are love. That's the highest vibration of all. Let's take about 4 more breaths, just as you are. And in your own time, gently ease yourself back up. And then we'll just switch sides with the bolster. Actually, I'm going to stay on this side because my back was to you the whole time. All right, so left thigh comes to a T with the bolster. And the other foot comes out. And then my belly is just gently going to twist and rotate. And if that's too low, stack something else on top. So the other reason why I was doing more of a masculine and feminine practice was when we can find that balance of giving and receiving, that's also how we can find our divinity within, because we find that balance between the two. It's a giving and receiving of your life force and Spirit's life force that we receive with every single breath. Let's take about 4 more breaths here. And then gently release. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, our final posture of the evening, of the day, of whatever time it is for you. It's moving into night for me. I want to do Supta Baddha Konasana again, because I think that's a really lovely way, because it's a hip opener, it's a heart opener. But if you would prefer taking a traditional Shavasana, you go right in and do that. If you want to do legs up the wall. But I'm going to support the heck out of myself tonight. I'm going to take these 2 blocks. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. So again, it could be rolled up blankets, it could be pillows under your knees. But we're going to lift up and we're going to lay back. Regardless of how you are moving into your final resting posture, bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly, or maybe both hands over your heart. And while you're resting here, I just want you to keep repeating, I am love, I am love, I am love. We are love, we are love, we are love. We are one, we are one, we are one. We are all connected through Spirit. And when you feel that giving and receiving from your heart, then just expand your arms out, like you're just open and awakened to receiving. All is well, all is well, all is well. I am the I am. There's no separation. Fold into your heart center and remember your truth. Let's just begin to bring awareness back to your body, wiggling fingers and toes, maybe drawing the head from side to side. And when you feel ready, rolling onto your side. Put your hands to your heart center. Bring your prayer hands to your third eye center. May you have peace in your thoughts. Prayer hands to your lips. May you have peace in your words. Prayer hands to your heart. May you have peace in your heart. Bring your prayer hands to heart center. Guiding the light and love from the heart to the third eye center. May you have peace in your thoughts. Prayer hands to your lips. May you have peace in your words. Prayer hands to your heart. May you have peace in your heart and your actions. The light is one. The truth is one. We are one. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.